Hi YouTubers. Right, it was the River Wandle bike ride this morning with my old friends. There were 6 of us. Youngest 58, oldest 83. So we go quite slow, but we take in the autumn colours and I was looking across the Wandle at the autumn colours on the far bank. Now the far bank is only about 10-15 metres away, so I wouldn't want you to think it was the Amazon. It's a very small little river, and I'm using a £90 rough paper. No need to stretch your papers. You can, as they expand, which they will when they're wet, just reclip and stretch and reclip again, or unclip and reclip. Cadmium yellow, raw sienna, alizarin crimson, light red, ultramarine, burnt umber, Payne's grey and burnt sienna. So I was looking across here and there were so many beautiful colours, but I'm going to exaggerate them because I'm making a painting and we can please ourselves how bright and or not, as the case may be, that you want it. So I can put a bit of water on here. This is quite porous, this paper. So I'm just going to have the river down here with just a few fronds sticking up. I want it all nice and juicy. Okay, it's been a very grey day today, with a little bit of sun peak, well, light cloud behind. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a bit of ochre, not ochre, sienna, which is quite fresh, and I'm going to mix with that. I'm going to mix a touch of Payne's grey, just to see if I can get that light behind. Just a wet of that, nothing too great. I don't want a rich colour, but I want something to show. So while that is going off, I'll just have a swig of my tea, and I might just put a little touch of light red low down. But I want to touch in some light clouds over that. It's raining now. Well, luckily I'm in my studio, so it doesn't matter. Now, I know some of you don't really like the idea that we're putting stuff on Patreon, but things are not that good on YouTube. They're not as good as they were. And so we need to really cover the cost of our materials and hopefully a bit more. And I did a 2-parter, one I put on YouTube yesterday and the other part I put on Patreon. So I'm really uploading more on Patreon than I am on YouTube, and that's how it will continue. So if you're new to the idea of Patreon, it's a crowdfunding site. I'm going to use the same colour but a bit darker, just a bit of sienna and a bit of grey. Just drop it in. And we can set our limits for how much we can pay, but my limit is $4 for a month viewing. And you can see about 80 of my videos that haven't been seen publicly. Okay, so that'll do. Let's just put a little bit down there. Didn't wet that there. Okay, just a little touch, just a bit of just neat Payne's grey. See, while this paper's wet, you can do quite a bit with it. Okay, a lot of that's going to be covered up, but I might dry that a bit. Let's just reclip it again. So I'm not neglecting all you viewers on YouTube, but don't be too hard on us and unsubscribe. because you won't be neglected. Right, I'm going to dry that off a bit, so mute your sound. I think with skies, as artists, when we walk along in nice surroundings, when we're landscape painters primarily, look up. Don't look down, look up. See what the sky's doing, see where the lights are, see the dark, see the subtlety. That's all I do. I mean, they're always there and they're free. Okay, now I'm going to put in some autumny colours on here. So I'll use a bit of burnt sienna, of course, bit of umber, bit of yellow. And we'll just dab in some. See, the paper will still be absorbent. So my river's going to be about there. With a bit of green in there. Just yellow and an ultramarine. We'll see what happens. So this bit of Payne's grey with a bit of burnt umber. Some nice trying to make all these different. I'm not sure about painting the trees with this particular brush, but a bit of red in there. There's just a tangle of it, of lights and darks, lovely autumny colours. By the time I put in some darks and some trunks and a bit of reflection, it doesn't lift out as well as the Fabriano. Well, I just put in some dark shadowy colours along the bank. Did we see anything unusual today? No, not really. There's a bit of water. I have a swig of tea. So this is the open time of this is quite long because that's still damp. These are just background washes. Let's get some dark greeny. So burnt sienna, cab yellow, ultramarine. Try and get some light in all this. Some bigger ones there. This will dry brush a bit better when it's actually dry. Okay, so let's go back over here. There's a bit of umber and a bit of there aren't too many pines in the Wandle Hall Park where we were. It's just a mass of jumbled trees. Now we don't want to go uphill. get a bit of light bank. Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to keep, just dry brushing now, I'm trying to keep the trees all different. Go off the paper, otherwise it looks as if you're filling in. It's like clouds, putting clouds between trees because to fill the space. Let's have a bit of dark in there now. A shadow. I'm hoping this will improve as we go along. Using Payne's Grey and the cadmium yellow for the darker greens, because it's not entirely autumn colours, still plenty of green about. I think the blue is better, the ultramarine, with the cad yellow. And because I'm painting on sort of damp paper, the colour mix is on the paper largely. Oh, let's get some darks in there. Right, let's bring in some down some colour. Some reflection. Try and approximate the colours above. I give the impression of water. Right, okay, let's just get the bank now. Okay, right, let's go from there, a bit of colours now. Build up from those washes. Some reds in there. Reds and greens, complementary colours. Shadow. Hope it doesn't look too much of a mess. Right, let's just give that a dry. Right, cup of tea. going to use my large hake now because I want to do some calligraphy with it. Just turn my rag over to a drier piece. So we'll have see if we can get a dark green. That's wrong. There's a bank there, so you don't need to turn right the way down there. Leaving some gaps. So some slightly bluer ones in there. Don't want too many, but it's just a mess really. This could be anywhere. Okay, well, I hope it's coming to life now. A little bit. Have a swig of tea. I quite like my sky. It's just about as it was. The light bits shining between the bits of cloud, but the cloud was behind as well. But it was just a light grey cloud. Do something with that. See a cap and fill it. The hake is lovely for this sort of work. It gives that random hit and miss, impressionist. Getting close to my water pot on the right. Let's get some hard, more dry. Right, give that a dry, then we can overpaint then. Some dry brush. Just put some of this in. More or less. let's get some colour on there. But I want some of the light to show through as well. Get some of that yellow in as well. So I'm just approximating down below what is above. Bit yellow. That's where we've got some really good bright sienna in here. Move that. Put some ripples in. Okay, let's sort that bank out. Let's have a bit of nice dark greeny stuff in here. Oh, we need a bit of water. Paper's really getting nice and porous now, or dry brushy. Other word. Just rough up the bank here. Just lose the base of the trunk so that it looks as if they're actually growing out of the ground. That's the idea anyway. Right, let's get the colour in now. Bit of red in here, bit of orange. Right, get some umber. These colours are very, very thick now. I wanted to cover that up. Coming down into the canopy, into the undergrowth, so we'll darken a little bit. But I don't want to lose all the light in that background. Okay. I'm guessing this. Get those individual leaves in there. Okay. All right, let's I want to wind up, but I want to put it in a mount, so you'll have to bear with me with this. Alright, okay. Right, just alter it. I want to put it in a mount so you can see what I've done. Right, I'll just take off the clips. That's all I'm doing today. I've got to pick up my grandson from school and I don't answer the phone when I'm doing this. So there we are, we've got an awesome scene. It's based on what I saw this morning. It's all from memory. I'm going to dry it and maybe put a little bit of gouache in, just to add. So bear with me, I'll take your headphones off or mute your sound. There's a lot of colour in that, but they do look a little bit muddy, I have to say. But let's get a little rigger and just wet it. I'm using it out of the tube. Keeps it nice and moist. So let's just put some highlights in here and there. Don't too much of this, let's just get some ripples in. Don't want them to notice, really. They'll probably dry into the paper, which is still a little bit damp. I don't remember there being any figures over the other side. There's no footpath, but, so I'll just sign it. Okay, put the lid on. Must have had this tube for about 4 years. Okay, right, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Maybe just a little bird, eh? Try to find a little brush, put a bird in or two, because there were quite a few birds. We saw an egret this morning in a tree, some grey wagtails or something like that. Not good on the birds. Okay, I'm quite pleased with that actually. It's, I think you can overwork these. It's a bit muddy, but there's plenty of light in it. I hope you comment on it. Let's just get that round a bit, otherwise the water's going uphill. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.